Today I want to discuss the issue of consent search. Many people understand the issue of when there's a warrant to search their house, they have no option. But oftentimes police will ask to search your house without a warrant and ask your consent to do so. There are things that govern this, because a search without a warrant is presumptively it's not reasonable. So when someone or police are seeking to search your house without consent, my first answer to anyone who asks me is to say, no, you can't search my house. Get a warrant. If they have a warrant, then yes, you can search my house, but beyond that, no. If they are going to search your house, there's a couple of guidelines police have to follow. One, they have to make sure that you're able to indeed give consent to search the residence, and two, they have to give you information as to what the extent of that search will be and what they'll be searching for. So you have to have all the information before they enter your home. Police also can't use tactics like oppression, coercion, those type of things in order to enter your house. I'll give you an example. I have a client, I'm not going to use his real name, his name's Steve. They basically told him it was going to take a long time for them to get a warrant. They had taken his children outside into winter conditions. It was blistering cold. He was concerned about his children being out in the cold, and he consented to the search. So the police essentially told him, there was no way for them to have his children picked up, and he was allowed for a search to enter into his home. At that time, they found some items that resulted in a criminal charge. The judge ultimately threw out all the evidence because they had told him, we want to search your house. He had made the decision to let them search the house, but they had used a tactic, basically coerced them to believe that if he hadn't let them search his house, that they were going to leave his children out in the freezing cold until that happened. That would be an example of police using a coercive tactic to enter the house. So be aware of that. When police ask you to search your home, one, know why they're searching, know what they're searching for and the extent of the search, so you can make an informed decision. By default, my answer to you, or when a police officer says, I would like to make a search of your home or a search of any area you have control of, is no if they don't have a warrant. But if you are inclined, make sure you have all the information and make sure you don't feel pressure because they're using tactics which are unreasonable in order to secure entry into the home or whatever place they're looking for. So in terms of consent searches, there are rules, they apply to the police, and if they violate those rules, make sure you tell your lawyer and ensure that you make note of them so that in front of a judge you can let the court know, and in cases like the one I just described, the evidence may become not usable for the prosecution, which may very well secure an acquittal and your freedom. So it's critically important to keep informed and to know your rights about a consent search and what the police are able to do. You have to be informed in order to waive those rights. Thank you. My name is Dan Murphy. I'm a criminal defense lawyer in Edmonton. If you have any questions about consent searches or anything else related to criminal law or any other area of law, I can connect you with another lawyer. You can shoot me an email and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you very much, and take care.